Hey everyone, my name is Hudson. I'm a candidate for City Council in District 35, which includes the neighborhoods of Crown Heights, Prospect Heights, Fort Greene, Clinton Hill, and Bed-Stuy. I'm here today with TYree Stanback, President of the Residents Association at the beautiful Lafayette Gardens. Lafayette Gardens is one of 5 NYCHA developments we have in the district, 7 buildings, all located within 1 square block.
You ready to chop it up?
I am.
Okay.
Hold that one end for me, please. All right, you ready to go mask off and maintain our distance?
All right. On behalf of our 2,500 residents, welcome to Lafayette Gardens, a moderate income development within the NYCHA portfolio. We're glad to have you come and discuss some of our concerns. First and foremost, maintaining our housing.
Right.
And secondly, our security and the education of our children and our families.
You know, one of the central pieces of my campaign is really the idea that all of us from birth to death can live in New York City, have safe and secure housing, like you mentioned, without fear of being displaced, get a quality education, have a good job with benefits and livable wages, and that we can age gracefully and with dignity in place in our homes. I want the same thing for everyone in the district, for all New Yorkers, and it sounds like, you know, we want the same thing.
Exactly. I would say across the last 10 years, we've seen gentrification largely because of our prime real estate. But then once it has become gentrified, they're starting to face many of the same issues that we face. High rents, low economics. What are your feelings on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think affordability is the main issue. Housing is a human right. We should all have housing, a roof over our head every night, and a place that we can actually afford to live in.
Education is changing and has changed for us. We had a public school which was completely public, PS 270, and then it was split in half. It became half PS 270 and half CPCS charter school.
And that's right over here on Classen, right?
That's right on Classen.
Right.
Although the significant number of youth in both schools are from Lafayette Gardens, there's inequity in terms of the funding.
We already know that our schools are not fully funded. The state is withholding money and has been withholding money for our public schools for a very long time. And we need to ensure that all of our schools are fully funded. That's just the beginning of how we can ensure that all kids are getting quality education. And so until our schools are fully funded, we certainly shouldn't be using public funding for any schools but our public schools. I don't think we should be co-locating charter schools in public school buildings. Our public school students need to have access to recreational areas, the cafeteria, classrooms, the same number of classrooms are in that full building and not half of the classrooms.
With the pandemic and having to do homeschooling, we saw a difference in how the tablets were issued and the resources was different from the public school half of the school versus what was available to kids in the charter school half.
Right. We're going to continue to chop it up. There are lots of things that NYCHA residents are not getting that they should absolutely be getting.
Especially for our development, if NYCHA is going to lease our air rights for things like a cell phone tower, which is right behind me, why can't those same people who are having a cell phone tower there provide the development with free Wi-Fi?
Yeah. When you start selling off property, selling air rights, all those sorts of things, the residents should be getting something very tangible in return, and that's not what we're seeing.
Well, I look forward to having you back in Lafayette Gardens, and thank you for coming. Our
Thank you
next
so much for having me.
city council member.
Thanks, TYree. It's been a pleasure.